Exactly 1 year ago, we told you about a small town South Carolina mayor who, within hours of taking office, is accused of ethics violations. And it surrounds a vote that he cast to shut down the town's water department and hiring the water company that pays him to sell water to the town where he holds elected office. Here's Chief Investigative Reporter Jody Barr with a follow-up and the fallout to our Unreal Deal investigation.
It says the State Ethics Commission has received a complaint filed by you against Glenn Odom. The complaint contains facts sufficient to warrant an investigation. That was for Glenn Odom. We had the same thing with James Linton.
Gregory Rogers filed ethics complaints against McBee Mayor Glenn Odom and Vice Mayor James Linton more than a year ago. Rogers accused the men of using their political power to benefit the water company they both earned paychecks from.
These are the notice of hearings for Glenn Odom and James Linton. Count 1, failure to recuse from a governmental decision in which a business with which Associated had economic interest.
The State Ethics Commission handed down 2 charges each against Mayor Odom and Vice Mayor Linton earlier this year. We found out about the charges 2 weeks ago after Rogers posted them on the McBee Watchdog Group Facebook page. The Ethics Commission charged Odom and Linton each with 1 count of participating in the discussion and a 2nd count for casting a vote to allow Alligator Water to take over the town's water system last year. Those votes were part of our Unreal Deal investigation from October 2023.
All in favor, aye.
The day Odom took office in February 2023, the private contractor hired to operate and manage the town's water system resigned. In his first official act as mayor, Glenn Odom voted to shut down the town's water system and to hire Alligator Rural Water and Sewer to take it over temporarily. Alligator Water is a private utility company where Glenn Odom works as a consultant through his company, Odom and Associates. Odom runs Alligator's daily operations, earning $120,000 a year from Odom and Associates. James Linton also earns a paycheck from Alligator Water and also voted with Odom. Did you vote on that motion?
Yes, I did.
The state's ethics law bans elected officials from profiting off decisions they make and votes they cast if an official has an economic interest in the matter. The act defines an economic interest as a scenario where a public official may gain an economic benefit of $50 or more. Odom says Alligator is selling water to McBee at a loss, and because of that, neither Odom, Councilman Linton, nor Alligator Water made $50 off the deal.
Odom and Associates cuts me a check for $10,000 a month. It does not change. It doesn't go up or it does not go down, especially when it's a loss to Alligator to sell the town of McBee water.
Odom justified his vote back then, claiming the town's water system posed a public health risk to the people of McBee.
Because it was an emergency situation that had to do with the health of the people and the health of the kids at 2 schools.
This state health department inspection from 2022, filed 5 months before Odom voted to shut down the town's water department, shows an overall rating of needs improvement. The 2021 and 2022 annual water quality reports show McBee's system had no health-based violations for either of the final 2 years the town operated its own water system. You know you're in McBee, man, when you see that Alligator Water tower. Well, there's Alligator Water's headquarters office, and there's the mayor. Aside from the ethics charges, we found another problem with Alligator Water's takeover of the town's water system, and that problem lies in an ordinance from 2021.
This is the new ordinance that was passed in January 5th, 2021.
Gregory Rogers handed me this, a 2021 proposed ordinance that would have made it illegal to do what Mayor Odom and council did by handing the town's system over to Alligator Water with a simple council vote. The proposed ordinance stipulated the only way to do what Odom and council did was for the public to vote to approve it through a referendum, which never happened. When you go online to McBee's website and you look under ordinances, the one we're looking for is not online. We're headed now to Town Hall to see if Town Hall has a copy of that ordinance. Hey, good, how are you?
Good. You need the ordinance book?
Yes, please.
Mr. Odom said that you're going to have to call Martin Rivers, our attorney, and do a FOIA.
You're telling me we're going to have to call the town attorney to see the book with the laws of this town?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
That's what I've been told.
That's what Mayor Glenn Odom told you to do?
Yes.
All right, let's call the town attorney.
Morning, Driggers Law Firm.
Martin Driggers couldn't take our call, so I left my number. We then headed back to the mayor's water company to find him. Looking for Glenn Odom. He's not available? You know when he may be available? All right, we'll wait on him out here. Thanks. Have a seat.
Come in.
All right.
Come in. How are y'all?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Come on back.
We followed the mayor into a conference room to find out why he got in the way of us accessing the town's law book. Well, you realize ordinance books are supposed to be, even your own website says they're supposed to be available. We went through this last week or so with a councilman, and then you had to tell the councilman to let me sit, and now you're saying go through our attorney. You know how this looks. Here, let's just do it the short way, since you guys want to obstruct us being able to see this. Does that ordinance exist? The short answer, it doesn't. Town Attorney Martin Driggers emailed the mayor saying the ordinance never actually passed in 2021. Odom was a sitting councilman back then, but recused himself from the ordinance vote. Council intended to pass the law with a unanimous vote on first reading. Council came back the following month, held a public hearing, and made a motion to pass it. But the minutes show the motion was never properly seconded. Although the vote to pass it was unanimous, because it was never seconded, the vote did not count. So this is not in the ordinance book?
No, it's not in the ordinance book.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that answer in the story.
No problem. It's not an ordinance.
So just so the record's clear, if we or any member of the public comes to that town hall and asks for the ordinance book, you guys are going to require FOIA and to go through your attorney.
No.
Why are you doing it now?
She had told me if you wanted something to do it for you. I mean, that.
But you're the mayor. You've been in this a long time.
I don't mind you looking at the ordinance book.
Well, let us go over and take a look.
Go around that.
Are you going to call and let them know that, hey, we got the blessing of the mayor?
Stay right there.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm here with Jody. Put the ordinance book in the conference room and allow him to look at anything he wants in the ordinance book.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right. Here we are again with the purple ordinance book. This is utilities. We're looking for 17.202.5. Yeah. It's not in here.
I guess they thought nobody else would ever question them or look into what they were doing with alligator water, so.
Gregory Rogers has decided to run for a council seat in next month's town election.
I'm stepping forward because I want to see things done right. We have ordinances on the book that should be across the board applied to everyone. Glenn and James are not special.
Although Mayor Glenn Odom and Vice Mayor James Linton are charged with ethics violations, they have not been convicted. Both men will get a chance to fight the charges at hearings before the State Ethics Commission in Columbia. Linton's hearing was scheduled for last week, but he got a continuance days before his hearing. The commission has not set a new hearing date for James Linton. Mayor Odom's hearing is set for February 20th, a full year and 1 month after the Ethics Commission issued the charges against him. We'll keep you posted on the Ethics Commission's final decision when the hearings happen next year. Mayor Glenn Odom is up for re-election next month. He's running unopposed, seeking another 4 years as McBee's mayor.